they've brought Himalayan cuisine to the high desert.
We are from Nepal, so we have the fusion of Indian and Chinese.
Nurbu and Pema Sherpa opened high-camp-taphouse in Sisters in 2022.
Our main goal is to give back to the community.
Talk about the different cultures in Nepal, because I think when people hear Sherpa, they picture someone carrying someone's backpack up a mountain, but that it is a culture.
Sherpa is an ethnic group. So in Nepal, we have 150 different ethnic groups with the different culture as well as different languages.
Their food is full of flavor and nutrients that are meant to fuel the body.
So what are we making here?
So we're going to make the chow chow. In Chinese, it's called chow mein or lo mein or whatever. So we'll start with the heating of the wok.
Ooh, crank it up, yeah.
So,
And what do you have in there? You just have some basic oil?
Vegetable oil. That's the best one to cook with.
Okay.
Because it takes the heat better. So a little bit of onion. And then also a little vegetables. And so we put our chicken here.
Ooh, what's in that chicken?
This is a chicken curry. So we just let it heat for a little bit.
Ooh.
Smoke. And then this is a fresh noodle.
What kind of noodle?
It's called udon noodle.
Ooh, yeah.
So a little bit of this.
Yum.
And then of course, Asian people can go without the soy sauce.
There you go. That doesn't take long to cook at all, my gosh.
A little bit of tomato paste that we make.
Tomato paste?
Yeah.
Probably brightens it up a little bit.
And also gives a good flavor.
Nurbu and Pema put an emphasis on excellent food and hospitality. Pema's background is in the dentistry field, and when she goes back to visit Nepal, she often provides assistance to those in poverty in rural villages.
We had the opportunity to travel and to go to get education, and that has changed our life. And we are committed to giving that back to others. And we believe education is one of the best things that you can offer to the kids of the planet.
They take trips to Nepal as often as they can to give back.
We stumble upon this group of people, which is known as Musahar. They are very poor and they have to catch mice for their protein. And some of the kids didn't have underwear, and we decided to help them out. And that's how we decided to open the restaurant.
Tell me about that relationship. So part of your proceeds, or all of your proceeds here, go back to help these folks?
Yeah, most of our proceeds goes in helping out 70 kids in school.
To Pema and Nurbu, helping others is a way of life.
All the beanies and pashminas, they are made by women who got rescued from brothels, and 100% of the proceeds goes back to supporting them and their kids.
Nurbu is often cooking up a storm in the kitchen and making authentic Himalayan food that you can't find anywhere else in Central Oregon.
So you make the dumplings?
We make the dumplings right here.
Homemade?
Homemade.
What's in them?
This ground beef, and we also make a vegetarian one. So that's how we serve.
Yum. Ooh, and then there's that tomato sauce.
Yeah, and tomato sauce, we make the tomato sauce too.
Yum. Oh, that's so pretty.
That's the dumpling.
They're also the folks behind the Himalayan Bites food truck, which opened in 2016.
One of the hardest things for me is when people ask for a recipe. We don't make anything out of recipe. We just look at the item and then we just create this meal.
And create you do. My gosh, the momo is really good.
Inside the momo, there's some bone broth, which is supposed to be very healthy for us. And then the tomato sauce, it also has herbs, and together, I think they make a really good flavor.
It really does.
That generous spirit permeates throughout everything High Camp Tap House has to offer.
Really important to you guys as well, that like love and giving.
And that is correct. We are born and raised in Buddhist culture where we practice compassion. And compassion means as simple as feeding food or providing tea in a cold day, or like listening to someone when they are on their lows. It is just like a drop of compassion.
You can find High Camp Tap House in Sisters. For another edition of Taste This, I'm Emily Kirk.